Alright, so now we're going to draw our buildings, the tops of our buildings, to our vanishing point. So it's very important that you start right here in the center, closest to your vanishing point, and then work your way around. So what we're going to do is we're going to line up the edge of this circle building to the vanishing point. I'm going to start with that one because I'm sure that one's kind of confusing. But you're going to start right here to the side. You're going to draw that line to the vanishing point. You're going to come over here, line it up, and you're going to draw this line to the vanishing point like this. Okay, so you've got this one to the vanishing point. Now I'm going to work my way around. I'm going to go to this building right here. I'm going to line it up to the vanishing point, this corner to here, and then I'm going to line up this corner right here to the vanishing point this way. Now I'm going to keep working my way around. I'm going to line up this corner of this building to the vanishing point, and I'm going to line up this corner to the vanishing point. Now this one's going to be a little tricky. I wanted to go ahead and get this side on, because what we're going to do is we're going to line up to the vanishing point, this corner to our dot, and we're going to draw this line until it runs into the other building. And look, it went all the way down. It looks like sometimes they're going to run into each other and then they don't, so you really need to line it up and try it. Now I know this one is, so let's try this one. Let me show you what happens when we do that. This corner here, I'm going to draw this line until it touches this other building. So you can see where it touched right here. I stopped drawing that line there. I'm going to keep drawing the corners to the vanishing point, but remember, these are three-dimensional, and I'm not going to draw these back corners because it would go through my building. This is the top of my building, and I'm not going to draw back there. So I'm going to line up this corner to the vanishing point right here. And it runs into that building there, so we're going to stop. And remember I said earlier, if your little lines kind of go outside, and you can just kind of add that. So let's just keep drawing all the corners to the vanishing point. I'm going to keep doing that, and you can just keep watching. Work on yours too. Now I want to show you something about this building. This building only has two lines to the vanishing point, because if I line up this corner to the vanishing point, look, it goes through the building, and if I line up this corner to the vanishing point, it goes through the building. So we can only see one side of this building. So now we're going to go back to this one. I'm going to do this corner. I'm going to do this back corner here, and it's going to do like the other one did, and it's going to run into this circle building. So I'm going to stop when I hit the circle building, which is right there. I'm not going to draw past that. I have this corner that I need to take, but I can see that it's going to run into this building, and I'm going to go ahead and put the front of this building on to know where the lines go. So I'm going to line up here, and I'm going to draw. And it's going to hit the corner of that building, and I'm going to stop there. And I'm going to line it up here, and I'm going to draw this one until it hits the top of that building, and it's going to stop there. So now I'm going to go back, and I'm going to add this corner here. I'm going to add this right here. I apologize. I know you can hear my dog barking, so apparently she wants to make one too. Alright, so we're going to keep finishing this up. I still have these buildings, and I'm going to go ahead and draw those to the vanishing point also. And you can start to see how all your buildings kind of grow out of the middle of your vanishing point. So we're just going to add this now. I'm going to go to this corner right here, and I'm going to draw it to the vanishing point. And then I'm going to slide it over, and I'm going to do this corner right here to the vanishing point. Alright, now I'm going to come down, I'm going to do this corner right here. I'm going to line it up, and it's going to go to the vanishing point also. So it's going to go all the way down there. So now let's go over and do this building. I know it's going to run into these other ones at some point, but I'm going to line it up. Remember, no matter where it runs into the building, it still has to go to the vanishing point. You still have to have your ruler touching the corner of the building and the vanishing point. It doesn't matter that it runs into the building. So it still touches the vanishing point and the corner, and I know it's going to stop here, but it has to line up. So it's going to go there. Then I'm going to come over here and put this corner on, line it up here, and I'm going to line it up and draw this line right here. And look, that line goes all the way down. It's beside this building. And this one over here, still same thing, line it up to the vanishing point and the corner of the building. I'm going to draw this line till it hits that building right there. So now you can see how these buildings kind of come out from around each other. Now I'm going to do the L-shaped building because I'm sure that one's a little confusing. So we're going to start with this bottom corner. It goes to the vanishing point, line it up, and we're going to draw from here to there. It's still, when I put my ruler on it, I can still see that it hit the vanishing point. It doesn't line up to that building. It still has to go to here. So now this corner here, this corner is what we're going to do here. We're going to line it up here, all the way over. It touches the corner and the vanishing point. I'm going to draw this line right here. And now the corner of the building, this L-shaped building, I still have to draw this corner. It still goes to the vanishing point. So I'm going to draw this in. And it stops right there. And now you can start to see how the building has a side this way. Now we're going to put the side on this way. So we're going to line up this corner to the vanishing point. See, here and here. I'm going to draw this line till it touches that building. And now we're going to draw this line to the vanishing point, and this is going to be a very small side. It's almost like a sliver. I'm going to put it on here, and you can see how that goes. So now that you can see this L-shaped building, how it'll have windows going this way and windows that way, and we'll do that in another video. So now I'm going to line up this corner to the vanishing point right here. So go from here to here. And look, I drew right through some, which is okay. You will probably do that. It's so easy to do with this project. You will most likely do it, and you just draw that in and then just draw back your top of your building if that happens. Don't worry about it. That will happen. Now I'm going to line up this corner to the vanishing point, and I'm going to draw this in. And it's going to stop right there. And now this corner to the vanishing point. I'm going to draw this in right here. Okay, so now all my buildings go to the vanishing point. And in the next video, I'm going to show you how to put the bottoms of your buildings on in windows. And after you put the bottoms of your buildings on, after you do this, you might decide that you want to add some buildings, which is fine. If you see that you want to fill in some spaces, remember you can have buildings that go off the bottom of your paper, so you could do, half of a rectangle or a square. You can fill all of this space up if you want to. You can go ahead and add those, and in the next video I'm going to show you how to do the bottoms and the windows, and we'll also show you how to add some roads and trees and other details. Hope you're having fun with this, and I'll see you next time on Art Time with Mrs. Keim.